Whistleblowers reveal how far FBI brass went to shut down Hunter Biden's case. I've been saying, has how long has it been? Over 2 years now since the Hunter Biden stuff came to light, I think. But I've been saying from get go, from listening to the report, reading the reports, and listening to the interviews um, from um, from the uh, from the guy that actually had Hunter Biden's laptop, that the FBI, the FBI had this information. He actually turned it into the FBI, and he had it for months upon months upon months and did nothing about it. So I knew that the FBI was actually was hiding the information and wasn't doing anything about the whole Biden thing. So, but these stories that's coming out, and the FBI agents that's coming out, finally confirms what I already was saying and already believed about the whole Hunter Biden laptop situation. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here. And there's also a link to my Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. I'm very, very active. Again, I've been telling y'all, I've been telling you this for a while. Since Elon Musk has been trying to take over Twitter. I've been a lot active on Twitter, so check me out and follow me on that. All right, let's talk about the news. We've been hearing a lot of concerning revelations from a flood of whistleblowers revealing that the bias and politicization of the FBI. The last revelation involved the FBI even pursuing fake cases to pump up their numbers and allegedly filing false affidavits. This is ridiculous. I mean, I can't stand the FBI. They're corrupt and they need to go. But that sets off alarm bells, particularly in light of the FBI on President Donald Trump's home, the reason for which has still not been revealed. But now the whistleblowers are spilling even more on the bias in the Hunter Biden laptop case. According to whistleblower claims revealed by Senator Ron Johnson, after the FBI took possession of Hunter Biden's laptop in December 2019, FBI brass told agents not to investigate it for months, saying the Bureau was, quote, not going to change the outcome of the election again. I mean, it shouldn't matter what time of the year it is, if it's election season or whatnot. That's not the FBI role to worry about elections. The FBI role is to investigate. So if you're not investigating, what are you doing? You have legitimate crimes. So you're saying if you got someone that's running for office, and let's say you have information that they may have committed murder, you telling me you're not going to investigate because they're running for office because of an election? That doesn't make any logical sense whatsoever. But, quote, these new allegations provide even more evidence of FBI corruption and renew calls for you to take immediate steps to investigate the FBI's action regarding the laptop, Johnson wrote in a letter to the Justice Department Inspector General Michael Horowitz. But I don't think Horowitz is going to do anything about this, to be honest. But according to the senator, quote, individuals with knowledge had told his office that, quote, local FBI leadership had slow walked the laptop investigation after the computer was recovered from a Wilmington, Delaware repair shop in December 2019. Johnson quoted FBI management as telling employees, quote, you will not look at the Hunter Biden laptop, and promising the Bureau would not alter the 2020 election outcome, a reference to the FBI reopening the investigation into Hillary Clinton's private email server days before the 2016 election, which they end up doing nothing about. They have plenty of evidence to do something to do something to Hillary Clinton, and they totally ignored the evidence. But, quote, further, these whistleblowers allege that the FBI did not begin to examine the contents of Hunter Biden's laptop until after the 2020 presidential election, the Republican added. This is on top of the prior allegations that the FBI brass was trying to dismiss the laptop as disinformation. And they basically did the same thing with the whole Wiener laptop thing. The New York police officers that looked at Wiener's laptop was saying he had like children on his laptop. They said it was nasty things on Wiener's laptop that made them actually throw up from looking at this man's laptop. They handed it over to the FBI, and the FBI did nothing about Wiener's laptop. So we see this two-tier system. If you're a Democrat and you're part of the system, you could commit crimes, and the FBI is not even going to look into it. We see this time and time again. So many examples. So if this is true, the FBI effectively did interfere in the election, helping Joe Biden, giving Hunter a pass for all those months and denying the American public the truth. Because inaction is actually action sometimes. So by them not doing anything and not looking into this or not investigating this, they actually did have influence on the election. Why can't they see that? They had the information well in advance of the election and then did nothing. And that was what I was alluding to earlier. They had this way before Biden even announced that he was going to be running for president. They had this information and they did nothing about it. According to the computer repairman, they even may have threatened him to be silent. It's a great interview from the repairman that you can find on YouTube where he actually talked about the FBI threatening him. He was scared. Given that, one has to wonder what is happening now with the Hunter Biden case. Are they still holding it back this time until after the midterms? And I believe they are, even after everything that has been revealed on the laptop, so as not to hurt the Democrats. Is that hard drive even safe in their hands? Again, we never heard anything else about the Wiener laptop, so I wouldn't be surprised if we don't hear anything else from the FBI about Hunter Biden's laptop. Add that to the raid on Trump for unexplained reasons while leaking like a sieve, and we do indeed have an FBI that is out of control, undermining the very rule of law upon which we're based. They need a complete house cleaning. Well, I take that back. They don't need a house cleaning. They need to be completely disbanded. They need to be gone. We need to get rid of the FBI. Johnson told Horowitz that the FBI, quote, cannot be trusted with the handling of Hunter Biden's laptop, and he demanded that Horowitz investigate the FBI's action regarding the laptop. But Horowitz has put Johnson off before. The only way the GOP is going to get answers is to gain power and then start dropping subpoenas on everyone and get the real action. But even if they do that, I still think it's going to be some stuff. We know that the DOJ and the FBI protect their own. We know that they get rid of evidence. We know that they lie under oath. We got several instances of them lying under oath, so they can't be trusted whatsoever. So they just need to be disbanded. The laptop need to be taken away from the FBI and given to another agency that will do the investigation. But let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out democrepublics.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.